cast iron at the Mart Lane, just outside of beautiful downtown Rouse's Point. Alex LaFrance puts the first ball of the day in the gutter. This is Ticonderoga visiting Northeastern Clinton. We're watching the A boys on your left and the B boys on your right. Chris Coates picks off 9 pins, and getting 8 pins was James Giganto. Now LaFrance going for his spare. He will pick it up, and Coates will miss his spare. Giganto will pick up 8 for the frame. I'll get us to the first bowler for the Cougars in the A game. That'd be Justin DiNatale. And he knocks off 7 pins. Now we got Aaron Misek for the Cougars. And he gets 7 pins also. And we got a pair of bowlers here for the Sentinels. The A guy, David Schreier, is a little less luck than his cohort Ryan West over on lane 16. DiNatale misses a pin and gets 9 for the frame. Misek misses them all and gets 7 for the frame. Here's West shooting his spare. He will miss it. And we'll see if Schreier can do what LaFrance did and pick up a 10-pin spare. Nope, he'll get 7 for the frame. Now to get us over to Joey Robert. Robert gets 8 pins. And Josh Frenier gets about 5. Oh, he only got 4. We got Connor Bruce getting 6 pins for Ticonderoga. And Chris Bennett leaving a wiggling 10 pin. Cougars are minus 2 bowlers here, so the A's and B's each have a blind spot in the batting order. Frenier gets 7 for the frame, and 9 for the frame was Joey Robert. Missing his spare was Connor Bruce, and picking up his spare was Chris Bennett. Got James Lapierre for the Cougars and Corey Manor for the Cougers. Manor gets a strike. Oh, that's not Lapierre. Lapierre is going to be the guy missing. That's Kyle Siebert. Siebert gets 9 over in lane 16. We have Corey Ahern picking off a strike, while Dakota O'Connor gets 9 pins on his first ball. There's Siebert going for his spare. He will pick it up. And we got Corey Manor for the Cougars getting 6 pins, and picking up a strike was Josh Crossman. Missing his spare was O'Connor for Ticonderoga. Now we have Manor going for his spare. He will get 8 for the frame. Giganto starting the second frame, picks off 7 pins. Going in the gutter was Nate Laundrie, while Chris Coates picked off about 3 pins. Giganto. This is the gets 8 for the frame. Coates will get 9. Laundrie will get 7 for the frame. And we got LaFrance starting the second frame. He gets a strike. And it'll get us to Ryan West for Ticonderoga. This is Thursday, the 14th of January 2010. Game originally scheduled for the 15th, but it was moved up a day for some reason. I don't know whose decision it was to ask to move it up, but it moved up a day. Let's see, Schreier misses everything on his first shot. West gets 9 for the frame. We've got DiNatale and Misek both shooting for their spares. DiNatale will miss his, and so will Misek. Now we got Schreier. He gets 9 for the frame. O'Connor Bruce picks off 6 pins. Joey Robert up for Northeastern in the A game. And he gets 7 pins on his first ball. Frenier waiting for the pin setter. Common occurrence here, 2 common. 9 pins over in lane 13 for Chris Bennett, and Connor Bruce got 9 for the frame. Robert picks up his spare. Missing his spare was Bennett, picking off 9 pins on his first ball was Ahern. Landon Goslin gets 9 pins. 9 pins for O'Connor, and missing his spare was Ahern. Now the pin setter is allowing Frenier to bowl. He will bowl as we got Goslin going for his spare. Goslin will miss his spare, and leaving a split is Frenier. Ticonderoga picking up the spare was O'Connor, and bowling his first ball in the second was Crossman. Crossman leaves the 1-2-4. Here's Manor, and he gets a strike. Nice spare there by Frenier. Meanwhile, Landry missed everything, and Crossman picks up his spare to end the second frame for the Bees. And it'll get us to Kyle Siebert for Northeastern. And over on the other side, it was Landry missing his spare. Siebert missed everything. And here is LaFrance. And he gets 7 pins, leaving the 2-4-5. Cokes up for the Cougars. He yanks it to the left. Gets 7 pins. David Talley gets 7 pins. And Siebert gets 7 for the frame. LaFrance picks up his spare. Now we have Cokes going for his spare. He will miss it, and missing his spare, leaving the 7 pin with Di Natale. There is DeJanto getting a strike, and a strike for Schrader. There's David Schrader getting the strike. Misak and Robert. Misak leaves a 7-10 split. Robert leaves the 4 pin. Ryan West getting 7 in his first ball in the third, and a strike for Chris Bennett. Oh, he doesn't have the 7-10. I thought Misak had a 7-10, but he had the 3-10. And Robert picks up his spare. West misses his spare, and picking up 7 pins was O'Connor. For the Cougars, Frenier gets 9 pins, and as does Goslin. O'Connor picks up his spare, and Bruce got 8 pins. Missing his spare was Goslin and Frenier. Bruce got 7 pins there. He's going for his spare. He will miss it. There's Manor. He strikes. Siebert picks off 6 for the frame. Laundry going for his spare. He gets 7 on his first ball. He will miss the head pin, gets 7 for the frame. There's 7 pins for Ahern. Missing his spare was Siebert. His first ball, LaFrance gets 9 pins, and Di Natale gets 9 pins. A spare for Ahern. Spare for LaFrance. Crossman gets 6 pins, and Di Natale picks up his spare. Ticonderoga at Northeastern, January 14th, 2010. They cover 2 at a time because of time constraints. They strike a double there for Schreier. Meanwhile, Crossman picks up his spare. Giganto gets a strike, and Robert gets 7 pins. There's Cokes. Cokes leaves the 4-7. Bennett leaves the 6-10. A strike for West. Robert picks up, no he doesn't, yes he does pick up a spare. Cokes will not pick up his. A spare for Bennett. Leaving the 7-10. There's Connor Bruce. Goslin leaves just the 10 pin. Misak gets 6, and getting 7 pins was O'Connor. Here's going for 7-10. He will not get it. Bruce does not get it. Goslin picks up his spare. 9 pins for the frame for Misak. O'Connor will miss his spare, leaves a double wood. And here's Ahern. Ahern leaves the 10 pin. Keeps staring at it, hoping it'll intimidate it. Manor gets 6 pins, a strike for Frenier, and leaving double wood was Laundry. Picking up his spare is Ahern. Manor will miss his spare. They even have to wait for it. Picking up his spare was Laundry. A strike for Siebert in lane 16, and 7 pins knocked down for Crossman. Quickly, we've got Alex LaFrance starting the 5th frame. Leaves a 5 pin. Di Natale picks off 7, leaves the 1-3-6. Crossman gets the spare, gets us to Giganto over in lane 16, and in lane 14 we have LaFrance trying to hit the 5 pin. He goes first, picks it up. Giganto gets 7 pins. Di Natale picks up his spare, and Cokes comes in and gets 5 pins. Actually, he got 4 pins, 2 double woods. Schreier gets 9 pins. Giganto spares. A strike for Joey Robert. Cokes ends up with just 4 pins for the frame. Missing his spare was Schreier, and getting 9 pins was Ryan West. A wiggling 7 pin for Chris Bennett. West will hit a pin that was in the.
It doesn't count.
Hit a pin that was in the gutter, and it came up and hit the 7 pin. So you got to take that out of there. The machine will record it. Connor Bruce gets 7 pins. Manor gets 7 pins. And O'Connor gets a strike. Here's Manor. Manor with the spare. And 8 pins for the frame for Ahern. Meanwhile, a strike for Frenier. A double. Andre gets about 3 pins. And let's see, that was actually Connor Bruce who just finished, and this is Ahern now. Over here is Siebert. Siebert gets 7. Landry gets 8 for the frame. Crossman picks off 8 pins, leaves looks like a 410. Missing his spare was Siebert, and getting a strike was LaFrance. Crossman will get 9 for the frame, and Di Natale will leave. No! The 10 pin is rolled over. They get rolled upon. Janto and Schreier. Janto with a strike. Schreier gets 9 pins. Cokes misses it, and Robert gets a strike. Ryan West up for Ticonderoga. He gets 6 pins. Schreier, David Schreier got 9 pins. Cokes get 6 for the frame. I believe in the 610 is Goslin. We got Bennett getting 6. And getting 8 for the frame was Ryan West. Goslin picks up his spare. Miset gets 7 pins on his first ball in the 6th frame. 8 for the frame for Bennett, and a strike for Connor Bruce. 9 pins for Corey Manor. 7 for the frame for Aaron Misak. O'Connor gets a strike. That's a double, I believe. No, yes it is. And Ahern picks off 7 pins. Manor misses his spare. Frenier gets 8 pins in his first ball in the 6th. We have Ahern. Ahern puts it in the gutter, and a strike over there for Landry. Nate Landry with a strike. Meanwhile, Frenier gets 9 for the frame. LaFrance will start the 7th frame. Without 8 pins. Crossman missed everything. Tally gets 7 pins, and Siebert misses everything for the Cougars. France gets 9, and getting about 7 was for the frame was Crossman. Tally gets 9 for the frame, and Siebert gets 7. There's Schreier. Schreier with a strike. Pokes. Misses everything. Robert gets 7 pins. And Giganto gets 6 here in the 7th frame. We're going 10, so these are 4-10. There's Chris Bennett. There's Cokes getting 7 for the frame. Di Natale gets a spare. And Giganto gets his spare. Bennett will have to settle for 9. Nisak. 6 pins, and Gosling gets 9. Pins for O'Connor, and West getting 8. Gosling will miss his spare. Nisak will pick up his. And spares for West and O'Connor for Ticonderoga. There's Manor and Frenier. Manor got 6. Frenier, I think, also got 6, but a different 6. 9 pins for Connor Bruce and 8 pins for Nate Laundrie. He had double wood. Manor will miss his spare. And Frenier will pick up his. Missed the spare for Laundrie and a missed spare for Bruce. 545, 691. France starting it for playing 8th for the Sentinels. Siebert bowling in the 7th for the Cougars. Di Natale gets a strike. And Ahern picks off 8 pins. B team is still in the 7th. The A team has moved into the 8th frame. Missed spares all around the France and Siebert. Robert gets 8 pins in his first ball as Ahern spares. We don't have a 625, don't have a count for the team in the lane 15. The indicator doesn't, the screen is, blows it up too big and you can't see the bottom line on it. Good. There's Schreier looking for his spare. He will pick it up nicely. Robert had an open. There's Laundrie getting, Landon Gosling getting a 9-pin, leaving the 10. strike for Bennett. Goslin will pick up his spare. Crossman had an open to end the 7th. Coates picks up 8 pins. Janto looking for his spare, will miss it. And getting about 3 pins was O'Connor for Ticonderoga. There's Coates going for his spare. He will pick it up. Manor for the Cougars. Leaves the 4-6-7. West for Ticonderoga gets a strike. And O'Connor picks up his spare. There's Misek for the Cougars. He strikes. Both games in the 8th frame. 9 for the frame for Manor. Wiggling 5 on the ball by Laundry. Meanwhile, Connor Bruce got 9 pins, and Frenier got 8. Bruce picks up his spare. Laundry will pick up his spare. And the A team will move to the 9th. B team completing the 8th frame. Frenier gets 9 for the frame. And Ahern strikes. Gina Talley gets 6 pins and strike for LaFrance. I have Siebert for the Cougars. Siebert gets 7 pins, maybe 8, a late drop. Crossman gets 7 pins. Di Natale misses his spare. And Schreier getting 8 pins. For the frame for both of those guys, I think. Robert picked off about 3 pins. 665. Spare. And it's 704 tied in the B game. Janto gets 7 pins. Coates gets a strike. Robert will get his spare. The 10-pin moved. It's hanging on the gutter, but it stayed there. Pin is just hanging on the gutter here. We're just slid sideways. 9 for the frame for Bennett. We'll pick up any other bowlers here as we go. Goslin will spare. Misek got about 3 pins. Pins for O'Connor. Manor leads 10 pin. West. I don't know, it says strike. Oh, it says spare up there. You got a spare. Oh, it said strike. Had me confused. Spare for O'Connor. Manor will miss his spare. Connor Bruce getting 8 pins, and Laundry I think got 8 pins also. To get 9. Let's see. Let's not get double ones. He got 8 pins. off the 2-8. Laundry picks up his spare. Bruce misses his. Starting the 10th frame is LaFrance. Leaves the 1-2-4. Di Natale. Starting the 10th for the Cougars, gets a strike. And we got Ahern getting 6 pins in the night for Ticonderoga. When we finish up with the A and B boys, we'll be going over to the girls. LaFrance will pick up his spare. He'll get a fill ball here in the 10th. Ahern gets the spare. And Di Natale gets 9 pins in his first fill ball. So Kosman up for the Sentinels. He gets 6 pins. Laundry. LaFrance. LaFrance with a strike. And missing his spare was Di Natale. So Di Natale finishes with a 133. LaFrance with a 172. Kosman with a spare in the 9th. And pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Robert gets 9 pins. A strike for Schreier. Schreier. We've got Misek still bowling in the 9th here because of the pin setter problem. Robert picks up his spare. Misek will miss his. Schreier leaves the 1-2. Let's see what the scores are. The A's, 741 to 836. Robert gets 7 pins on his fill ball. A spare for Schreier. 7 pins for Frenier. What do we got here? Schreier for the 160. And Bennett comes up. And a spare for Frenier. There's Goslin bowling in the 8th, in 10th, excuse me. It's 8 pins. We got a 174 there for Rory Robert. There's Koch starting the 10th for the B team. And we had a spare for Bennett in the 10th. A letter ball from Siebert in the 9th. And Goslin will end his game with an open in the 10th, give him a 126. A strike, and Coates misses his spare. A strike for Bennett. We'll check here. We didn't get there in time. Let's see. We got 138 for. Oh, we don't have that yet here. Let's get back to this. Connor gets 8 pins. Misek gets a pin. DeJanto gets 10 pins, a strike. Manor picks up his spare. Get over here, see a 148 for Bennett. Just we'll have to wait to see what Goslin finished with. Misek ends his game. O'Connor gets a spare. 8 pins. Janto gets 7 pins. Six pins in his first ball for Frenier. 9-10, a strike. I'll give him a 167. Goslin had a 126 and Manor a 127. Janto ends his game. Frenier ends his. 9 pins for Landry. 7 pins for West. Let's wrap this one here up. We've got those guys, 897 total. And then we got her. Spare for Landry. Missed spare for West. Got a 157 for Janto, a 125 for West. Strike. We had a 167 and then we had a 125. 125 for Landry, 167 for O'Connor. Over here, Coates had a 98. Misak had a 96. A nice 140 from Frenier, and Siebert finished with an 86. The A boys are starting their next game. Well, the B boys here in Ticonderoga side have a 157 from Janto. Spare there. 125 for West, and Bruce is finished with a 111. This is Ahern up. We're moving over to cover the girls in a moment. You see the head of the Cougar coach. Rick Dumas talking to Chris Coates. Viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. If you're watching this, whether it's on the internet or on cable, we need your support to keep this program coming. Hometown cable. Ahern looking for his spare.
That's as good as a triple.
You will not get it. So he'll get a 155 for the game. And a bowling out is Kevin Crossman. He gets a strike. Possible 145 if he strikes out. Getting closer. When we leave here, we'll have to go to Northeastern for volleyball. I think it's Lake Placid visiting tonight. 9 pins, so he'll give him a 144. Waiting for that thing to come off. It might not come off till they clear it. We'll see. $154 is total. So that'll wrap up the A's and B boys. We're going to head over to see how the ladies are doing. boys are in the 5th frame, and the girls have just finished their first game. They had some mechanical problems here with the motors. Well, it's putting me in a bind here. That volleyball is starting at 5:30, and it's about 4:34 right now. 4:33, 4:34. So it took about 40 minutes of tape. About these games can take 40 to 45 minutes. So we'll be arriving at school for the volleyball a little bit late. We're at an angle here. And a whole bunch of fans there. And if we get too close to the opening here to the bar, we have a bunch of folks there enjoying themselves. And people at a bar enjoying themselves. The language may not always be suitable for hometown cable, so we move down a spot. Carrie Bevins is the first bowler for Ty. She picks up a spare. Leah Goldrick is for the Cougars, and she spares. Now we have Sarah Adams for Northeastern. She will pick off just a couple of pins. And we seem to be waiting here for Ty. Sierra Woodard. It says Woodard, doesn't say Woodward, it says Woodard, so I'm going to go with Woodard. And she gets everything but the 5 pin. Adams picks up her spare. Now we got Woodard. She will miss her spare. And we got Menard, Menard picking off 5 pins. Megan Schreier for Ty. Puts it in the gutter. And Menard will pick up her spare. Schreier going for her spare. Picks off 5 pins. Stephanie Bayshard puts her first ball in the gutter. Now we have Mercedes Alcott for Ticonderoga. We're waiting for the pin setter. Alcott will let it slide in the gutter. And Bayshard will try to keep this one on the lane, and she gets 7 for the frame. Alcott gets 7 for the frame. And we have Katie Hawksby. Gets 6 on her first ball. Hawksby left a 1, 2, 4, 9. There's Jordan McKee. And McKee gets 6 pins in her first ball. In addition to the mechanical problems, it doesn't look like these Thai bowlers are very speedy. You get that particularly in girls matches sometimes. They're just up for a leisurely afternoon and they dawdle a lot. And it looks like the Sentinels might be some dawdlers out there. 8 pins for the frame for McKee. That'll get us to Bevins, starting the second frame. And she leaves a 1, 3, 6, 10. The Goldrick up now for the Cougars. And she leaves the 1, 2, 4. Bevins misses her spare. And Goldrick picks up her spare. It's Sierra Woodard for Ticonderoga and Sarah Adams for the Cougars. Adams leaves the 4-7. Woodard left them all. I want to thank Roy and Mary Clark for renewing their viewer support last night when we were here. Woodard gets 8 for the frame, and so does Adams, despite her better start. Now we got Schreier up for the Sentinels. And where's Menard? She's dawdling here. Come on, faster. Nine pins for Schreier. Menard plays the 4-6-10. Missed spare for Schreier. Menard will miss her spare. We'll get 8 for the frame. All caught up now for Ticonderoga. Leaves the 3-pin. And Stephanie Bayshard for the Cougars. Seven pins for Bayshard with Alcott, and she will miss her spare. Bayshard will miss hers, Virginia got her. McKee. She leaves 6 pins. Oxby will step up. And leaves the 5-pin. McKee gets 8 for the frame. Oxby will miss it. Here's McGoldrick. Leaves the 1-2-4. And Bevins for a tie or in a 3rd frame. Eight pins for Bevins. And McGoldrick will pick up 8 for the frame. Bevins studying the situation. And Hawksby up for the Cougars. Leaves the 5. I'm trying to push this game along here. It's only Adams. Down to the 5th bowler. I'm wishful thinking there. That was Adams for that ball. 7 pins for Woodard. Adams spares. Will get 9 for the frame. There's Menard. gets 9 of her first ball. Seven pins for Schreier. Menard was set to go, and the pin setter was in the way. And a spare for Schreier. So while Menard continues to wait for the pin setter, Olcott steps in and gets a strike. Menard will bowl. Will miss her spare. Jordan McKee up for Ticonderoga. January 14th, 2010. Here's Bayshard. Gets 7. The Thai coach is right there. She just every ball. And strike, she's there every ball. Got to be a little distracting. We got an open for Bayshard. Here's Goldrick now starting the third, or is it fourth? She gets 7. Oxby up for the Cougars. Gets 4 pins. Now we are in the 4th frame. Miss McGoldrick is. Oxby stuck in the 3rd. McGoldrick gets a spare, Oxby doesn't. Now going to Adams for the Cougars. Adams with a strike. Bevins up for Ticonderoga. Lefty 3-10. Menard taking her time. Bevins gets 9 for the frame. And Menard struck. Oh, we have Woodard. Ty getting 4 pins, I guess. And Bayshard for the Cougars. Bayshard leaves a 3. Woodard will spare, yes. And Bayshard will miss. We got Schreier for Ty. Oxby leaves a 7 pin. If I jumped up and down like that, every pin in the place would have fallen. Everybody would have got a strike. For the frame for Schreier. Oxby will miss her spare. That'll get us to Olcott. It takes a lot of Olcotts in Ticonderoga over the years. That's 8 for Olcott. We got McKee left. Bevins hasn't started the next frame here. This is kind of frustrating when you're in a hurry to get out of here and cover the volleyball. I don't like arriving at the last minute because half the time the roster is not in the official program. Sometimes there are people sitting where I need to be. And although I asked to put up a little sign, it's a reserved for hometown cable, I was told that people don't mind moving, so don't worry about it. I'm the one who has to ask the people to move, so I do worry about it. A 1-3-6 for Bevins. McGoldrick up. I think it's all but 3 pins. Where are we here? We're just finishing up the 4th. Starting the 5th. Bevins will miss. The boys A team has done their 2nd game. Here's McGoldrick. I'm going to have to put a time limit on this game. I may leave early. I just Woodard gets 4. Adams leaves a 10. Woodard will get 9 for the frame. There's Adams. She'll get 9 for the frame. What do we got here? This is Schreier. Left the 10 pin. Menard. Good 6 for the frame. Menard spares. Schreier gets 9. Now we have Alcott. Gets 6. And Bayshard. She gets 6. Alcott leaves the 3 pin. Bayshard. Left, I believe, the head pin. We got McKee. Picked off 2 or 3. And Hawksby leaves the 10. Eight for the frame for McKee. Hawksby will miss her spare. Now we got McGoldrick. And she gets a strike. Pin setter only put up 9 pins, so gotta reset that one. There's Adams. Good 6 pins. And she will miss her spare. Bevins finally able to go. She left the 7 pin. Not sure where Menard is. Evans will miss the spare. If you don't worry about one lane being behind you and keep bowling, eventually it'll work its way out because one of the lanes or the other is going to slow down. If they slow down every time one lane is behind, then they move at the slowest possible pace. Woodard strike. There's Menard finally getting up there. Pins for Schreier. Menard will miss her spare. Spare for Schreier. We've got Bayshard for the Cougars. Bayshard leaves a 1-3-6. Alcott for tie. Leaves a 1-2-4-7. Bayshard will miss. No, pick it up. Looked like it was going to hook, but it didn't. It only sliced and hung in there. Alcott will left the 7 pin. Oxby up. She gets 5. Hanging on and getting that was McKee. And Hawksby. Hawksby will miss her spare. McKee. Tie. It's 7 for the frame. There's Bevins. Bevins puts it in the gutter. And McGoldrick. There's the 5 pin. Are we in the 7th? 6th? Where are we here? 7th frame, finally. Here's what the scores look like at the moment. We may not be here to the end of this game. 9 pins for Evans. McGoldrick will miss her spare. Extra bowlers are over that way. Here's Woodard. It's a strike. Haven't seen a lot of strikes in this game. That's something to slow things down. 7 pins for Adams. Woodard going for her spare. Excuse me, it's not Woodard, it's Schreier. Woodard strike. There's Adams getting her spare and Schreier getting 8 pins on her first ball. Double wood, the 2-8. Alcott. And couple of pins fell. Menard will miss the back pin in a double wood. Alcott set. In the gutter.
It's okay, Pop-Tart.
There's Bayshard. There's the 1-2. Alcott. Gets the spare. 10-pin spare. Bayshard will also spare. That gets us to McKee. McKee with a strike. Oxby. There's a 1-3-6. Oxby spares. McGoldrick starting the 8th. Leaves the 4-pin. And we'll have Bevins starting the Ticonderoga 8th. January 14th, 2010. Viewer supported local television, hometown cable. Late drop on the 7. And she'll get a strike. We got Woodard for tie. She leaves a wiggler and gets 9 on her first ball, and Adams gets 9. In the gutter. Spare for Adams. Schreier. Tie. It's 5 pins. Menard for the Cougars. That's the 4-pin. And a miss for Menard. Call her Miss Menard. Here's Alcott. Gets 7. Yeah, 9 pins knocked down by Bayshard. Spare for Alcott. Bayshard spares. Now we got McKee. McKee with a strike. How about that? And Hawksby. That's the 6-10. And she gets the 10, leaves the 6. McGoldrick up. Leaves a 3-5-6. 690 something to 7 something here. We'll check that score in a moment. Bevins gets 6 pins. McGoldrick picks up her spare. 7-0 something. Hey, it's a close one. Oh, up between them, Bevins. Adams. He's a 1, 3, 6, 8. Nine pins for Woodard. Adams will get 8 for the frame. Woodard will put it in the gutter. Leonard needs a picket fence. Okay, we get distracted. Menard picks up his spare, and we had the Schreier Bowl get 9 pins. Somebody hot here for tie. Let's see, got to be right here. Where are we? Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Chris. It'll be Chris Bennett, is it? Yeah, Chris Bennett. Mr. Goslin over to tell us about it. The way things were going in that first game, I didn't expect to see anybody getting a streak like that. We'll keep an eye over there. There's Bayshard. Gets 9 for the frame. Okay, so it looks like Olcott. Olcott gets 6 pins. Oxby gets 8. McKee up. McKee gets 7. Excuse me. Olcott gets 7. Oxby got the spare. Olcott, this is McKee now. McKee. Okay, here's a Bennett. Gets 7 in a row. We jinxed him. I think he had 7 in a row. The 8th frame here. Let's see. You're in the 8th frame. He had 7 strikes in a row. If we can at least mark. Nope, it's an open. McKee now. It's 6 pins. McKee gets 9 for the frame. And Bevins waited till she got done before she starts her 10th. I'm now at the point where I'm definitely going to be late for the JV volleyball. Goldberg gets 9. Bevins gets 9. The A boys will be just about finished when the girls finish their second game. And Bevins game. Goldberg will get a fill ball. Bevins finishes with a 104. 770 something to 770 something. They're going to force me to go over there and check that score, aren't they? There's Woodard. He gets 7 pins. Here's McGoldrick's fill ball. So give Aaliyah McGoldrick a 142. 104 for Bevins. Ty getting some coaching here on how to pick up the spare. Adams gets 9 pins.
You get it, Sarah.
I have to tell you, this is the most hands-on coaching that I've seen in my 20 some odd years of covering bowling here. Adams gets a spare. A 125 for Woodard. Schreier up now. Schreier gets 7. Fill ball for Adams. She gets 7. And Schreier going to pick up her spare. She will not. Adams got a 140. Golden Volvics 142. Schreier gets a 118. Here's Menard. Team scores 8-0 something to 790 something. Strike for Alcott. Menard will miss her spare. So we'll give Menard a 106. Alcott. Their first fill ball. The double. In a close game, she's really putting the pressure on the Cougars. As Bayshard plays the 6-pin. Alcott looking to strike out. She won't. We'll check her score after Bayshard picks up her spare. 825 to 820 something. Bayshard gets 9 in her fill ball. Alcott finished with a 123. The strike for McKee. Bayshard finished with a 120. There's Hawksby. There's badly needed strike. With the fans on their feet. Fans on their feet as McKee comes through with a double. Hawksby, her first fill ball. .840s. 9 pins. 40. The team finishes in the 840s, about 849, I think. The Cougars will take it. Spares. Give her a 113, and the Cougars stay in the 850s, so less than a 10-pin, or about a 10-pin victory for the Cougars. That's it. We're going to finally get out of here. We're now officially late for the volleyball. Our apologies to the volleyball folks.